Ladies and gentlemen, will you please be seated? Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Dean and Chapter, it is my very great pleasure to welcome you to the Cathedral on this very happy occasion, and a particularly warm welcome to those who are graduands and their guests, for whom we hope that this will be one of the great days of your life. And we're delighted that this should take place here in this great cathedral church today. Liverpool Cathedral is one of the great buildings of the 20th century. It is the largest church in the United Kingdom, the largest Anglican cathedral anywhere, with the heaviest peal of bells in the world right above your heads as you sit there. And despite the best efforts of our good friends at the Royal Albert Hall, you've just been listening to the largest pipe organ in Great Britain, here, not there. All of this was designed by a young man at the beginning of his career as an architect, Giles Gilbert Scott. He was only in his early 20s when he won the competition to build this great cathedral, an age similar to many of those who graduate today. And he would spend the rest of his life working on the design for this great space, refining it, and despite the devastation of 2 world wars and the many challenges which faced Liverpool during the century, he saw it all take shape. He didn't live to see his dream and plan complete, but his achievement was to give to us the inheritance of a breathtaking space which inspires awe and wonder as it seeks to speak of God to all who visit and come through its doors. We at the Cathedral are very proud of our significant partnership with Liverpool John Moores University, and we're delighted to add our congratulations to those whose achievements are celebrated and honoured in the ceremony which is now about to begin. So welcome to your cathedral, and on behalf of all of us here, we hope this is a day which you will remember and treasure for many years to come. Thank you.
Canon Davis, Vice-Chancellor, faculty members, ladies and gentlemen, graduands, good afternoon. In my capacity as Chancellor of Liverpool John Moores University, I am truly delighted to welcome you all to this award ceremony for students from the School of Sport and Exercise Sciences. I also welcome Paul Nolan, who is to be presented for a fellowship award this afternoon, having spent a lifetime enhancing green spaces in Liverpool and beyond. We hope that you and your family enjoy this very special occasion. Graduation is the highlight of our academic year, and of course, for you, the graduands, the culmination of all that hard work as you conclude your formal education. Over the last few years, both at school and as you entered into university life, you have no doubt dreamed about how you want the next chapter of your life to develop. And perhaps you've made some plans. If you haven't by now, it is time to start. But much more important, now is the chance for you to achieve those dreams and put those plans into effect. So let me start by congratulating you all collectively on the achievements we're here to recognise at this ceremony today. We will have many opportunities to applaud that success, but could we please all start by collectively applauding our graduands. I hope that the graduands in black don't mind if I mention one group specifically. This afternoon, we have no fewer than 22 graduates who have now completed a doctorate in philosophy. I believe 22 is a record number, and one only needs to think about the years that they have to spend writing and preparing and writing a thesis to understand the achievement that they have each managed in their lives. So perhaps we can applaud our 22 PhDs. Now you in the audience can have a rest because I've got some work for the graduands. This great cathedral is full of your family and your friends here to watch this important ceremony. And I have absolutely no doubt that they've encouraged and supported you over the years as you've pursued your studies. They've encouraged you to do that extra bit of work, to go the extra mile. They've supported you emotionally and probably financially. I know that each one of you will have expressed your thanks to your family and your friends in many ways. But let me ask the graduands to fill the cathedral with noise, to applaud your family and friends, to thank them, and to recognize the part that they have played in your being here today. No, I'm very sorry, that's not good enough. We can do a lot better than that. The audience can't even see you. The cathedral is vast. So let's give our family and friends another round of applause, but let's make some noise this time. Better. Graduation is not only the most significant event in the university calendar, it is a great occasion for the city as we welcome so many friends and family from across the world to join us today to celebrate the achievements of our students. You only have to walk towards the cathedral along Hope Street to sense the excitement that graduation brings to Liverpool. And it's your day. This is a very formal ceremonial occasion, but I would urge each and every one of you to enjoy every single moment. Occasionally, actually not so occasionally, quite commonly, I see graduands walk slowly across the stage as if approaching some form of medieval punishment. My advice to you is, don't worry. Neither Mark Power nor I are that scary. And you know something? Over the years I've done this, everybody makes it to the other side. So don't worry. But here's another don't. Don't run. Your families want to see you cross the stage, not fall over on the stage. Because if you do, it is an occasion you will remember for the rest of your lives. And please don't worry if you miss anything. You'll be able to relive the whole ceremony again, watching it on the pages of the LJMU website. And you'll be able to show your family and your friends that moment again and again and again until they beat you over the head with some near implement. And do keep in touch. Today you've become part of a worldwide alumni community, which will be an invaluable network for you from this point on to contact other graduates from LJMU for advice, for discussion, just in your field of work, and equally for younger people to contact you in the years to come. So make sure that LJMU know where you are and can identify your whereabouts. So I do hope that you all enjoy this graduation experience. And now it's my very great pleasure to declare this ceremony open and to invite Julia Dyer and Megan Hill from the Students' Union to light the ceremonial candles. Thank you very much.
Honourable Chancellor, in the name of the Academic Board, I have the pleasure in presenting graduands from the School of Sport and Exercise Science. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Applied Sports Psychology, Sam Alder. Matthew Armstrong. Kennedy Atkins. Harry Billingsley. Shannon Brannan. James Cook. Joseph Cunliffe. Daniel Cutler. Apo Di Macasso. Gemma Dudley-Jones. Stephen Fagan. Jenny Gullen. Jordan Hardman. Chloe Harris. Bethan Jenkins. Louise Kelly. Peter Knight. Hannah Little. David Loader. Georgina McNabb. Ella Milanovic. Matthew Peterson. Mark Pingy. Mark Powell. Grace Pryor. Izora Raga. Claudia Richmond. Alexander Rowe. Yasmin Saeed. James Sowerby. Jack Steele. Lauren Swift. Edie Weisberg. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Science and Football, Jordan Davis. Joel Day. Alfie Gilmore. Christopher Gorman. Connor Grant. Marcus Harrison. Keita Hazagawa. Connor Hill. Chloe Hutton. Sam Martin. Michael Matson. Francis Melia. Henry Ogden. Femi Oladeju. Perry Oliver. Sam Parkinson. Alexander Peterson. Daniel Walsh. This completes the first part of the presentation of graduates from the School of Sport and Exercise Sciences.
Honourable Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting Paul Nolan for the award of an honorary fellowship from Liverpool John Moores University. In this important year for the Liverpool City region, as it marks the Year of the Environment in 2019, it is fitting that we are recognising the outstanding contribution that Paul has made to the world around us. Not least the green infrastructure work and forest school movement he's been engaged with for 2 decades. As this year got underway, Paul made the pledge that in 2019, Mersey Forest would be planting a tree for every child born in this year. His wish at the start of the year was at the end of this year, we don't forget about this and embed it for the long term. Paul has been director of Mersey Forest for 20 years. A growing network of woodlands and green spaces across Cheshire and Merseyside, which is 25 years old this year. He has played a leading role in the development of the forest school movement and alongside his Mersey Forest colleagues has been actively involved in vitally important issues such as climate change and water management, health, biodiversity and woodland culture. Under his leadership, Mersey Forest has a long list of notable achievements, including planting 3 times more trees in this area than is the average across England, doubling local woodland from 4 to 8%, and working with more than 500 landowners in the last 10 years, and more than half of schools in the area. It is a testament to the work that they and others have done in bringing environmental and forestry issues to life that a recent survey showed that 65% of people say the local environment has improved thanks to their work. During this time, the team and partnership has planted 9 million trees across Merseyside and North Cheshire, secured £41 million in investment in local green spaces, and held 40,000 community events. The Mersey Forest started back in the early 1990s when 12 areas of England were chosen to be the focus of long-term tree planting programmes to improve the local environment for the benefit of people, wildlife and the economy. The largest of these designated community forest areas covers more than 500 square miles of Merseyside and North Cheshire and was named Mersey Forest. Mersey Forest plays a key role in the promotion and provision of forest school and outdoor learning across the region, which links into the DEFRA 25-year plan for the environment and the Department for Education's focus on offering a more broad and balanced curriculum in schools. In 2019, Mersey Forest has played a lead role in the City Region Year of the Environment as co-sponsors and co-partners. This series of events and activities throughout the year aims to involve all types of people across the city region to improve the natural world. Kicking off this year's of activities, City Region Metro Mayor Steve Rotherham said, "This was an opportunity for the Liverpool City region to show what we have to offer to the wider world. The Year of the Environment will encompass everything from the water that we drink to the air quality that we breathe. Paul's leadership is playing a vital role in this effort." Paul went to Brunel University in London and received a master's degree in forest products technology, gaining a distinction. In 2015, he was also awarded an OBE for his services to forestry. Paul has been described as a model, forward-thinking professional, both strategic and pragmatic, plus a good communicator and networker who delivers results and through his personal vision, drive and skills has brought significant, lasting, positive changes to the landscape and communities of Merseyside and Cheshire. Here at LJMU, we are deeply proud of our connection with Paul and Mersey Forest. Our work together has rightly received extensive profile throughout the institution. The partnership between LJMU and the Mersey Forest has been in place for 20 years, which has seen a wide variety of successes, including the establishment and development of the LJMU Forest School within our School of Education. LJMU is leading the sector in providing forest school training and research, and with the support of Paul and the Mersey Forest, acts as advisors on the development of teachers and activities to develop the primary science curriculum. Paul is a leader, a visionary, and a champion for engaging young people in outdoor learning and issues affecting our environment. In recognition of Paul's personal commitment to outdoor learning and the promotion of sustainable green spaces, it is with great pleasure that I present Paul Nolan for admission to our highest honour as an Honorary Fellow of Liverpool John Moores University.
By virtue of my authority as the Vice-Chancellor, I admit you to the Fellowship of Liverpool John Moores University. Congratulations and welcome to the Fellowship. Congratulations.
Thank you, LJMU, for awarding me this honorary fellowship. It was a great surprise and it is a huge honour I've been asked to say a few words, and I think the emphasis is probably on a few, but I'd like to start by congratulating all of you who are graduating today, and also those who have helped you to graduate and achieve your degree. I have 3 sons, all of whom have been through university or are going through university, and whilst I know it's fun, I've also seen the challenge you face in balancing work and housing and finances, and also the high standard of work that it takes today to get your degrees. You and all of who have helped you to get here today should be very proud. LJMU, as you know better than me, is a civic university that looks out to the city and to the wider world to make a difference. Whilst achieving academic excellence, it is not an ivory tower. I've actually worked with LJMU for now well over 20 years, since before many of you were born, which was a scary thought when I put these notes together. Together, Mersey Forest and LJMU have worked on projects and programmes that have produced groundbreaking research, influencing policy at a national level. The research has led to millions of pounds worth of new investment in our green spaces and helped to create the Mersey Forest. It's improved the quality of life of hundreds of thousands of people across our area. The projects that we've been involved with together have ranged from remediating derelict land through to the current focus on using the Mersey Forest to get people more active, and in particular to get young people more active more often. I really would like to thank the academics, the researchers, and the many, many students who've worked alongside Mersey Forest over all this time to make all this work happen. The joint work between us is perhaps a really good example of how it takes lots of people to make a change. And I fully recognise that I am the fortunate one who gets to receive this honour, but it's actually built on a huge, huge team effort. I've worked with an array of talented, inspiring and hard-working people over my years at Mersey Forest, and there are too many to mention, but I'd like to thank every single one of them for helping me to get to this honour today. And each day I go home to a hugely supportive family who put up with the long hours and definitely keep me grounded. To my sons, my fascination with trees and green infrastructure in particular is frankly a little odd. My wife, Catherine, has put up with a life of trees and woodlands since we went on our first date to Kew Gardens 38 years ago. There are very few opportunities to thank my family publicly, but today is one of them, so to you, a very big thank you. Finally, our work together is not done. I look forward to many more years of work with LJMU. We have lots to do together. To all of you graduating today, I wish you every success in whatever you choose to do next, and thank you again to the university for this honorary fellowship. Thank you.
Honourable Chancellor, in the name of the Academic Board, I have pleasure in presenting further graduates from the School of Sport and Exercise Sciences. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Sport and Exercise Science, Wazir Ahmed. Harvey Atkinson. Thomas Baines. Gage Ball. Francis Ballesteros Corral. Callum Barr. Megan Bailey. Natasha Benson. Mateus Bogac. Emily Borthwick. Andrew Bolt. Adam Boydell. Joshua Brain. Lydia Bright. Shane Brito Williams. Joe Brookman. Rhys Brian Hamilton. Lauren Cassidy. Anthony Cato. Joseph Christopherson. Kieran Clark. Lewis Clark. James Comboy. Maria Crick. Adam Crowther-Spink. Thomas Dallas. Kyle Daniels. Edward Davis. Jamie Davis. Bethany Ebrell. Adam Ellis. Nathan Fagg. Nicole Feely. Daniel Fletcher. Jamie Fletcher. Louise Flower. Molly Louisa Foster. James Frackleton. Bethan Francis. Alexander Franklin. Kieran Garland. Dominic Garner. Sophie Gibney. Christian Gill. Adam Goodair. Tobias Graham. Clark Grantmeyer. Joseph Gregson. Adam Grocott. Evan Hall. Katie Hallam. Michael Halliday. Nicole Harrison. Poppy Hart. Samuel Hayes Burke. Liam Hickling. Tom Hill. Casey Holland. Jack Homans. Hannah Hughes. Ruby Hymus. Zoe Jackman. Jamie Johnson. Bethany Jones. Emily Jones. Sean Jones. Radhika Kalia. Daisy Lee Lamb. Megan Lawrenson. Ryan Lunn. Joseph Malkin. Ross Mallinson. Rianne Marsden. Megan Martin. Harry Mates. Rohan Mata. Emma McHeleny. Stephanie McCann. Danielle McDermott. Ryan McElwain. Hannah McClellan. Annabelle Mills. Nicole Mills. Robert Morris. Cleon Mullings. Ryan Newville. Ian Ungasha. Kieran Oates. Cameron Owen. Brandon Parker. Connor Parr. James Fimister. Jordan Pickles. Elliot Pond. Zach Proctor. Ishaq Rashid. Joshua Rendell. Samantha Rhodes. Antonia Roach. Mark Robertson. Danielle Rose. Leah Royal. Liam Ruddock. Harvey Sanderson. Maria Savidou. Stephen Shanks. Erin Shaw. William Sheffield. Josh Shepherd. Ria Short. Matthew Skier. Ben Smith. Igor Schneider. Jamie Snape. Todd Snowling Buckler. Ben Stansfield. Connor Stead. Callum Stewart. Molly Thompson. Oliver Toner. Zoe Travis. Andrew Triggs. Matthew Turner. Raymond Tweedy. Ryan Vaughan. Jack Waddicker. Evan Wall. Paul Watson Walmsley. Benjamin Webb. Lewis Whitby. Emma Wilkins. Cleo Williams. Nathan Williams. Oliver Williams. Ross Williams. John Young. This completes the second part of the presentation of graduates from the School of Sport and Exercise Sciences.
Thank you, Professor Richardson, for presenting your students this afternoon, and we look forward to greeting the next cohort in a short while. My name is Mark Power, and it is a great privilege to lead this university and to welcome you to your graduation ceremony in this fantastic cathedral. I too would like to thank you all for being here this afternoon And I know that for most of you, the moment that your student crosses the stage is the highlight of the ceremony and not the speeches. So bear with me, I promise I won't be too long. I just wanted to say a few words to mark this, the end of our academic year. Graduation is the highlight in our calendar, as well as our traditional end-of-term celebration. Seated here with me on stage, as well as working in the cathedral, are the academic and support staff who have played a huge role in helping our students reach their goals. They do a fantastic job, so can I please ask everyone to show their appreciation for the wonderful staff of Liverpool John Moores University. Thank you. This isn't a normal day at the office for any of us, not only because we don't dress like this every day. I rarely wear this hat in meetings, and maybe the occasional night out. There is a palpable sense of excitement in Liverpool today. The buzz on the streets is for you, our class of 2019, and also for you, our audience, who have travelled here to celebrate with us today. Graduation is a huge milestone in life, and we are also lucky to be able to play a part in this very special day. So again, let's collectively congratulate our class of 2019 for what they have achieved. Thank you. Thank you. I would also like to congratulate Paul Nolan on the award of your fellowship. Very richly deserved. Well done, Paul. I mentioned the buzz on the streets of the city because much like this cathedral, our university has a massive presence in Liverpool. Not only with our physical campus across the city, but for the impact that we have on many communities we work with and support. With over 23,000 students, 2,400 staff, we are one of the largest universities in the country. And with such a strong community, we are able to make a huge difference within our society. Last year, we published a report on our impact in the Liverpool City region, and we were amazed and indeed enormously proud to see that amongst many other contributions, our staff and students gave over 1 million hours of their own time in volunteering in a single year. That's the equivalent of each of us within the Liverpool John Moores community, giving up 2 weeks of our own time to help others. I think it speaks volumes about what sort of people we are, that we want to give back where we can, and we really care about the communities. And for the history buffs among you, you will know that the university was forged 200 years ago to fulfill this very mission. So way back in 1823, the citizens of Liverpool gathered to create the Mechanics Institute with a mission to offer accessible education to the workers in the city, championed by forward-thinking citizens and with the motto, "We are born not for ourselves alone, but for the whole world." The Mechanics Institute was founded with the aim of transformation, first of the individual, and through those individuals of communities, cities, and the world. And today we remain true to this heritage. Our mission is rooted in our place in the city and the service we provide to our students and our communities. This reflects the ongoing commitment to the transforming power of education and the themes of innovation, aspiration, and inspiration that have echoed across the last 200 years. This is also true of our enduring relationship with the city, whose history over the same 200 years as an enterprising global port has marked it with the same resourcefulness and outward-facing approach. So what does this have to do with today? Well, 200 years later, you are following in the footsteps of generations who have gone before you. As a graduate of Liverpool John Moores University, you are open to new experiences and opportunities. You are all here today because you are independent of thought and you have applied yourselves, worked hard, and used your talents. You will go out into the world and make a difference. You are global citizens, and there can be no better preparation for what can be a scary world than the knowledge that you have seized your chance to learn and you are now ready to take the next step. In a traditional sense, a degree represents a level of learning at a higher level. It is a matter of choice. You have chosen to spend your time and energy here and applied your intelligence to understand a discipline to its finest interpretation. You are now the guardians of your subject areas. You have studied in depth, and however you apply that learning, you will always have that unique understanding of the subject area, and you will be able to take it to another level. For this, we salute the commitment and passion for learning that has brought you to graduation today. Well done. It is my privilege to lead a university that is a transformative engine. It has turned Liverpool into a city of learning, lifting the aspirations of its people and the thousands of students who come here. I, like you and many of our staff, and perhaps many of you in the audience, have studied here. This has been an organisation that has shaped my personal professional life, and I'm enormously proud of my university and the sustained success we have witnessed over the years. As we come to the end of our academic year, we're successfully graduating over 5,890 students, with over 4,500 here in the cathedral this week alone. And nothing demonstrates our achievements as an academic community better than your success. So thank you for putting in all of the effort, for engaging, attending, and challenging us and participating in the life of the university. And more than anything, for taking such a clear pride in your university that you want to be here today for graduation. After the next session, I will confer your degrees, and assuming it is still sun shining outside, we'll go outside for photographs. So take lots of pictures today. Send them around the world and let everybody know that today we are celebrating. Liverpool is celebrating, and you have made us all proud. I would like to leave you with a quote from William Jennings Bryan. In life, fate is the cards you are dealt. Destiny is how you play them. Your destiny, your future, is not and should never be a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for. It is a thing to be achieved. So in wishing you every success, I urge you to be bold, be confident, pursue your dreams and take your destiny into your own hands. I hope you enjoy this very special day. Best of luck to you all, and I now invite Professor Richardson to continue with the formal proceedings. Thank you.
Honourable Chancellor, in the name of the Academic Board, I have pleasure in presenting further graduates from the School of Sport and Exercise Sciences. Master of Science, Clinical Exercise Physiology, Christopher Morrison. Master of Science, Sport and Nutrition, Joseph Whittaker. Master of Science, Sports Psychology, Jessica Walker. For the award of Master of Philosophy, with a thesis entitled Endocrine Therapy Mediated Hot Flushes in Breast Cancer, Can Exercise Help? Madeleine France. For the award of Master of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Physical Activity and Sedentary Behaviour in the Adult Population, Transition to University and the Impact of Different Modes of Exercise Training on Cardiovascular Health, Megan Hewitt. For the award of Master of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Investigating the Effectiveness of New Zealand Blackcurrant Extract to Modulate Postprandial Glycemia in Overweight Obese Individuals, Andrew Nolan. For the award of Master of Philosophy with a thesis entitled An Initial Exploration of Youth Elite Coaches' Pedagogical Behaviours During Video-Based Feedback Sessions, examining the connection between their coaches' behaviour and their underpinning cognitions, Pablo Rea Castellano. For the award of Master of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Physical Activity versus Sedentary Behaviour at Work, Independent Associations with Work and Health-Related Outcomes in Adults, Sean Rourke. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Cardiovascular Consequences After Spinal Cord Injury and the Effects of Electrical Stimulation, Thomas Barton. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled The Physiological and Genetic Factors Underpinning the Response to Muscle-Damaging Exercise, Philip Bowmer. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Co-Production and Evaluation of an Evidence-Based Approach to Promote Physical Activity for Adults with Health Conditions, Benjamin Buckley. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled The Effects of Sitting on Cerebrovascular and Cognitive Function, Sophie Carter. The award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Enhancing Exercise Performance Through Ischemic Preconditioning, Scott Cocking. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Sensory Motor Learning and Control in Autism Spectrum Disorders, the Role of Sensory Motor Integration, Nathan Foster. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled The Effect of Prolonged Exercise and Environmental Temperature upon Left Ventricular Function and Cardiac Biomarker Release, Joanne Hankey. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Psychophysiological Effects of Making Weight in International Level Taekwondo Athletes, Carl Langan Evans. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled The Development, Implementation and Evaluation of an Industry-Specific Nutrition Educational Platform in Professional Horse Racing, Daniel Martin. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled The Effect of Physical Growth, Biological Maturation and Ethnicity on Cardiac Pre-Participation Screening in Male Paediatric Athletes, Gavin McLean. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Growing, Building and Repairing Elite Rugby Players, Nutritional and Energetic Considerations, James Moorhen. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Physiological Adaptations to Heat Acclimatization, Repercussions on Cycling Performance, David Nichols. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled The Lived Experience of Critical Moments in Premier League Academy Football, a Descriptive, Psychological, Phenomenological Exploration, Lisa O'Halloran. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Gastrointestinal Function Damage and Symptoms During Exercise and the Potential Therapeutic Role of Probiotic Supplementation, Jamie Pugh. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Right Ventricular Structure and Function in Elite Athletes in Relation to Pre-Participation Screening, Mohammed Qassem. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Non-Invasive and Invasive Assessment of Carbohydrate Intakes and Muscle Glycogen Utilization in Rugby League and AFL, Harry Rowledge. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Introduction of a Novel Home-Based High-Intensity Interval Training Program to Improve Cardio-Metabolic Health in At-Risk Individuals, Samuel Scott. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled biomechanical loads in running-based sports, estimating ground reaction forces from segmental accelerations. Johannes Verhul. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled The Effects of Attentional Load and Anxiety on Aiming Task Performance in Sport, Matthew Watts. This completes the presentation of graduands from the School of Sport and Exercise Sciences.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduands. I'm Julia Dare, President of the Students' Union, and it is my honor and great pleasure to speak to you all today. The last time I was in this cathedral, I was sitting where all you graduands are now, filled with excitement for whatever was going to come after today. But before I get into that, many students succeed at university through independent commitment and lots of hard work. But for many of us, on top of that focus, it is a team effort. On behalf of all graduates here today, I'd like to thank parents, carers, friends, family, representatives, lecturers, support staff, and every individual who's been part of our students' university experience and who is here today to celebrate someone they love and respect. University is a time where you discover more about yourself. You grow as a person, you develop a better feeling for what you want to do. You make friends for life and sort of plan what comes next. That said, don't worry if you haven't exactly figured out that last part. In truth, few really have. So go out there in the real world and try different things, work different jobs, pack your bags and travel as much as you can. Experience life. Whether you joined a club or society, you campaigned, you've helped others by being a student representative, or you've done group work assignments and everything else in between, you're walking out of this cathedral with a set of skills and experiences that will set you up for life. Some of you will have traveled far and experienced a new country and a new culture. You may have spent the past 3-4 years learning your subject and writing assignments in your second or even third language, and that in itself is a great achievement. To all graduands, you should all be so proud of your efforts and of everything that you've accomplished in the past few years. I truly hope you'll remember your time at LJMU fondly and keep in touch with those friends you made here and with the university itself. A particular mention goes to Molly Foster, Nicole Harrison, and Zoe Jackman, who are graduating today. I'd now like to introduce Danielle Thomas, who will be accompanied by Professor Ian Tracy to sing Nella Fantasia. Thank you.
Nella fantasia, io vedo un mondo giusto. Le tutte vivono in pace non sta. Io sogno ed anime che sono sempre liberi.
Thank you, Danielle, and thank you to Professor Ian Tracy, who we can see playing the organ up there. Thank you, Ian. Thank you. Could I ask the graduands to please stand? By the powers vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Academic Board, I bestow upon you the academic awards to which you are all entitled. You are now graduates of Liverpool John Moores University. Congratulations. Can I thank you all for attending this afternoon's graduation ceremony. I hope you've enjoyed the occasion. I hope you go on to celebrate in the city of Liverpool this afternoon. Be careful. And I wish you all a great journey home. Be safe. I now declare this ceremony closed.